Don't go broke trying to look rich for folks that are just as broke as you. It doesn't make sense. We out here being too willy-nilly with our money. What's up, my money makers? Welcome or welcome back. My name is Dr. Chanel, and here we talk about all things money. Now, by no means am I claiming that I'm going to help you get $100,000. By no means. But what I am going to do is help you elevate your income and also elevate your savings account through a couple of different tips and shifts that you need to be making within your life. I am going to break it down into 3 different sections. The first section is going to be a mindset shift. The second is going to be your financial shift, and your last one is going to be habit shifts that you need to implement. So I want you to count how many gems I dropped in this total video and let me know in the comment section which one was your favorite. So let's get into the mindset shifts. And this is a perfect place to start, because in order for you to earn money, in order for you to earn the financial independence and to save and to budget, it's going to take you to have a different level of thinking. The first mindset shift that you need to do is to be intentional with your time. There are many things that are way more precious than money, and time is one of them. So you want to be intentional with your time. Whatever you start to do now is going to plant the seed to where you are in the next 10 to 20 years and for the rest of your life. So I'm not telling you not to have fun and not to go out with your friends, but what I am telling you is to become more intentional with your time and the way that you spend it. When being intentional with your time, you also have to set forth a purpose. So I want you to be purposeful in your life and have some form of baseline of what you want your life to look like. And of course, we can't predict the future, but it is good to start at a place where you can be purposeful. And so you have an ultimate goal and an ultimate vision of what success looks like to you. And success doesn't look the same for all of us. Like for me, success is having a family structure with financial stability. That doesn't mean millions and millions and millions of dollars. That just means to live comfortably and be able to take care of my generation and generation and to leave them things. That is success for me. But whatever success means to you, make sure that you have an understanding of that so that you can be purposeful and intentional with your time and what you do on a daily basis. You also have to have faith. For me, this is faith in God, faith that I understand that He has a plan for my life, and be faithful to know that you are destined for something so much greater than where you are now. Never, ever, ever stop learning. Wherever you are in your life, you will have to learn. I believe that we're going to learn and learn and learn until the day that we can't learn anymore. You get what I'm saying? When the day is over for you, okay, and the sun don't shine no more in your life, that's when you stop learning. But you should always be in a consistent process of learning new things, taking on new opportunities, and elevating your skill sets and also elevating your mindset. And the only way to do that is through the power of knowledge. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is the best investment that you could ever possibly make. Okay, that could be investing in your education. That doesn't always mean college. That means you can be self-educating, purchasing books, purchasing courses. When you're implementing those mindset shifts, then you're able to move on to the next part, which is actually putting in plans and making financial shifts in order to actually save the money, and not only save the money, but add the money to our bank account. Now, if you don't take away anything else from this video, take this away. This is a spiritual principle. This is just a known fact. Whatever you reap, you shall sow. So if you're not reaping anything, if you're not investing anything, then you're never going to have any money coming in because you're not putting in an investment. You'll never get to financial independence without investing in something. And that is the most important principle. Whatever you invest in, something has to spring forth from it. There's many different things. I talk about crypto, there are stocks, and if you need help with investing, then this next portion of the video is going to be perfect for you. Thanks to Stash for sponsoring this portion of the video. Understanding how to invest your money wisely is a huge part of becoming successful. A great way to fully grow your finances is to diversify your income and make smart investments that will yield you profits while you sleep. This is why I absolutely love using Stash. Stash is the simple, easy, and intelligent way to invest, and Stash puts the power back in your hands, helping you make informed decisions on whether to invest and save. You can invest in a lot of different trending stocks like Amazon, Tesla, or Google, all on the Stash app. I personally like to use the reoccurring investment option on Stash. So this makes it extremely easy for me to invest weekly. So say even just putting $10 into a stock of my choice weekly without even having to think about it. Of course, I came here with a gift for my money makers. You'll receive a $50 bonus when you deposit something as little as $1 once you download the app. As always, use the link in my description or the link in my pinned YouTube comment in order to be able to download the Stash app today. All right, y'all, let's get back into the video. The one thing a lot of people don't want to hear, but I'm going to say it to you anyway: live below your means. Don't go out here acting rich and you really broke, okay? You shouldn't have on a $500 purse and $2 in the purse. Don't go broke trying to look rich for folks that are just as broke as you. It doesn't make sense. When you begin to really digest and understand that, then budgeting and saving your money is going to be a lot easier. Now, here's a couple of ways that I like to budget my money. I would use this app called Digit, and what it did was take out money from my bank account and it will store it up little by little daily. So this might be only like 50 cents a day or 20 cents a day or $1 a day, and it starts off with really small amounts and you can put limits on it. I suggest that you don't. Just let it take the money. It's just going into a little savings account for the moment. And the more income that you have coming in and the more money that's in your bank account is going to take a little bit more. So if you have like almost $1,000, it might save $5 daily. But with you not even thinking about it, it's going to really add up and help you build a savings account, and you really won't even notice that the money is gone. And you're going to open your Digit and see like, oh my gosh, I saved $100 without thinking about it. So this kind of takes the worrisomeness off of you to have to take the money out and save, and it's just doing it for you. And honestly, I recommend everybody get that app. Seriously. And of course, there's only so much saving that you can do if you don't create a plan to have multiple streams of income. So for me, this started off as not even having a business, but this started off with me working a job by day and then DoorDashing and doing Uber Eats by night. Not only did this help me have two forms of income, one that, okay, I couldn't really dictate with my own time because I had a job, but the second one, which was the DoorDashing and the Uber Eats, actually showed me what it meant to get money on my own and being totally responsible for the amount of money that I bring in. So I knew that if I worked X amount of hours, I should at least expect this much money. And if I needed a little bit extra today, then I need to work an extra hour. And I started to be able to calculate and understand the difference between getting a paycheck and actually getting the money independently on my own. And these skills that I've gotten even from just doing gig works have helped me in my business to understand that I did not want the hourly wage, and actually to have the mind of an entrepreneur, have the mind of a business owner. I have been able to create multiple streams of income that comes to me in my sleep, but it does take steps. Like, I did not just start here and just start on YouTube. I invested time and I invested money widely so that I could reap what I sowed, which was those investments which actually give me income while I sleep. And then I focused on those things and I grew them and I grew them and I grew them until it became to a place where I was able to add much, much more to my income. But it did not start off in that way. So if you're really just starting from ground zero, you have to create multiple streams of income some way or another. This might be that you have to do this in an active way, which is working two jobs or working one job and then doing gig work the other rest of your time. But you cannot rely on just one income if you want to get to the place where you are financially independent. So that's going to segue us right into our third section, which are the habit shifts you need to do in order to save, budget, and become financially independent. The first one, and this is going to be the most important one, okay? Write everything down. Get a couple of notebooks. Get one notebook for budgeting and saving. Get another notebook for your goals and your desires. Get another notebooks for your business plans. Write everything down. There is something so magical that happens when you write down every single thing. First of all, it's an action thing. And I don't mean like do on a computer, don't type, write it down, get a pen and paper, write it down. This really works. When I started to implement this and to write every part of my day down, basically like above a to-do list, meaning like, okay, at 7 a.m., wake up, then eat breakfast, do this, go to the gym by 11 o'clock, do this, do that. Writing down and having a plan makes you prioritize the things that you have to do within your day. This is a little notebook that I have, okay, and I literally write in it. You guys can't even see that. Just trust that there's a lot of writing in it. And this one I probably should have put in mindset shift, but I'm going to put this in a habit shift because you need to make this a habit. Prioritize opportunity over money. Now, I know that in certain circumstances, this might not be possible because nobody wants to do anything for free. I understand that. This is something that helped me quit my corporate job and go over to content creation. Was I knew the power of content creation. I knew what was possible with YouTube if I put the work in. And one thing that I always tell people, even when it comes to having a job, if you're choosing one job over the other and you're stuck between the two, figure out which one has the most opportunity for growth. Always pick the option that has the best opportunity for growth. So let's just say, for example, you have two jobs in mind that want you to come. There's one that says we're going to pay you $20 an hour, and there's another one that says we're going to pay you $15 an hour, but you get to earn a 30% commission on every sale that you have. Go with the $15 an hour one. Why? Because you have an opportunity to make much more money. Choose opportunity over money because opportunity will lead you to more money. I hope that that makes sense. And the last habit, which is like specifically aimed for my 20-somethings, but trust me, I'm trying to get it together myself, but to stay sober-minded. Now, I, like any other 20-something, like to have me a little drinky drink on the weekends. We all do it. It's okay. But what it does to your mind, it makes you extremely unproductive. It makes you unenergized. It takes away your mental clarity. So as much as you can, stay sober-minded, because when you're sober-minded, you can make better judgments and make better decisions. So it is imperative to your health that you stay sober-minded, and it is imperative to your bank account, to your financial freedom, to your future, that you try to stay as sober-minded as possible, because the most powerful organ that you have is your mind, okay? So you want to make sure that you are exercising it in the healthiest way possible. And this is what's going to help you draw up those business plans. This is what's going to help you save. It's going to help you budget. It's going to help you make the right decisions in your relationships, in your life, in your job, your business, wherever. Stay sober-minded. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tips. Let me know in the comment section below which tip was your favorite, and I will see you all in the next video. Oh, but by the way, if you're looking for some ways to make money, why don't you check out these two videos here, because I know that you'll like them. All right, guys, I'll see you all in the next one.